Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name's Max, and we're back with another Pauper League, and we got a brand new brew, and I'll go through this deck tech and what we're going to play tonight. But before I do, let me shout out the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel real quick. YouTube.com/Snapbolt. I post all my leagues there. Go check out the YouTube channel if you're not familiar. Again, YouTube.com/Snapbolt. Following me there is the best way to support me. And if you want to come hang out live, we record live on Twitch now, twitch.tv/SnapboltGames. So we got a couple of people. We're just starting out. Come hang out live, twitch.tv/SnapboltGames. It's a lot of fun, and love to see anybody who wants to come hang out live. So without further ado, let's get right into a deck tech, what we're playing, and then we'll get into a league. A couple things before we even do that. One, Fairy Miscreant is still bugged on Magic Online. I feel like it's been like 3 weeks, almost a month. There's no excuse that it's still legal. Hopefully we don't run into any Fairy Miscreants, but if you don't know, it just draws a card regardless if there's not, another Fairy Miscreant in play. So it's just bugged. So people are just taking advantage of it. It's just whack. So hopefully we don't run into any of that. It's just way stronger than it should be. And there are some players exploiting the bug on purpose, and they know about it and they're trying to take advantage of it to gain an unfair advantage, which is cheating on Magic Online. So hopefully we don't see any of that. Hopefully it can at least be banned because there's some big Pauper tournaments coming up this weekend. So enough said about that. And then one other funny thing was this card, Essence Harvest. Right before we actually just had dinner, I was like talking to my fiance and I said, "Hey, check out this art. Like this art is crazy on this card, Essence Harvest." And she looks at it and she goes, "Oh, that is not good vibes." I go, "That's what we're about to do to our opponents tonight." And she goes, "That's what we're about to do to our Thai food tonight." I can hear her laughing in the other room. So that's basically what we just did to our Thai food. But okay. um, so let's get into this deck tech. So we are a Serpentine Curve deck. It's a 4 mana sorcery. It makes an XX, where X is the number of instant and sorceries you own in your graveyard and in exile. So that's the basic strategy of our deck. We try to put a bunch of instant and sorceries into our graveyard and exile. Our other threat is Gurmag Angler, which is nice because we're really focused on self-mill. So Gurmag's almost always going to be a 1 mana 5/5. And even if they bounce it, we self-mill a lot. So we should be able to recast Gurmag pretty well. And Curve still counts the instants and sorceries in exile. So it's pretty nice synergy just having like a bunch of big threats with Gurmag and Curve. Now look at this cantrip suite. This is where it gets kind of interesting. 0 Ponder, 0 Preordain. Um, it's just a different type of cantrip suite because we're playing 4 Thought Scour, 4 Mental Note. This is basically Thought Scour except you can't target the opponent. You don't see this card that much. It was seeing some play around the time Gurmag Angler came out in Legacy, and I played it in Pauper before. It's a pretty cool card. So we just have 8 Thought Scours basically. So we're again turbo milling ourselves for Curve, but also these work really well with Gurmag Angler. Like if you ever have a basic swamp in your opening, you can always go like turn 1 Island Thought Scour yourself, turn 2 Island like Mental Note yourself, Swamp Angler on 2. And just having 2 of these with a tap land will lead to a lot of turn 3 anglers. So it's just like really nice, just having a ton of self mill, really turbo out these curves. And we have Brainstorm, which goes with these really well because instead of having to Brainstorm shuffle, if we just pass with like Island up and pass with Counterspell up, we don't need to counter anything, let's say. We can go Brainstorm into Mental Note or Thought Scour. So you Brainstorm, you put 2 bad cards back out of your hand or 2 cards you don't want right now or you don't want at all. Then you just Mental Note, put them into the graveyard. So you can mill things like Frantic Inventory. You can just mill extra cantrips if you have too many. Maybe Snuff Out or Cast Down isn't good. Maybe you have a curve that you don't want yet. And you can just mill those into the graveyard, start feeding like the future curves or Gurmag Anglers. So yeah, really nice. 3 Cast Down, 3 Snuff Out. I would want 4/4 or even some Chainer's Edicts in the main deck, but there's just not that much room playing all these cantrips. So we'll see if we need to go down on the cantrips and play some more interaction, but not sure. It looks like Pauper, you're saying the mic volume's pretty low. Let me try to fix that again. Hold on, YouTube. All right, hopefully that's a little bit better. Again, I'll try to work on it on the when I upload to YouTube as well. So hopefully the sound's not too bad. Let's get back to where we were. Okay, another main part of the deck, kind of an engine, is Pieces of the Puzzle. 3 mana, sorcery, reveal the top five, and then you can take two instant or sorceries, put them into your hand, the rest into your graveyard, and everything is an instant or sorcery except Gurmag Angler. So this is mostly 3 mana draw two, but you also get to dump a bunch of spells into the graveyard. Like if you pieces hit 4 or 5 spells, you just get much bigger curves. So it's really good milling stuff like Frantic Inventory, just really fueling the curves. One thing I am worried about with this build is we have 4 Mental Note, 4 Thought Scour, 4 pieces. All of these cards essentially mill ourselves. So we're going to mill our entire deck very quickly. And if we mill like our Rite of Consumption and our Essence Harvest, or like many of our curves and anglers just by Thought Scour, Mental Note, pieces, we might not have enough ways to win, or we might just mill our entire deck too fast. But I think it's going to be okay because if we mill our entire deck, then our curves are just going to be like 30-30s. So it shouldn't be too hard to win from there, just with like a counter or two. And we do have two flings. We have a Rite of Consumption, 2 mana sorcery has an additional cost sack, and it deals damage equal to the power, and you gain X life. But it's a sorcery, so it's much, much worse than fling. Also, Essence Harvest is similar, 3 mana sorcery. Target player loses X and you gain X, where X is the greatest power. So they can even kill the creature in response to Essence Harvest. The thing about this is if you have like multiple curves or multiple anglers out, you can just cast it. So it is kind of nice, but Snuff Out is just such a strong card. Cast Down's really strong. Angler is really strong. So the quick mill package plus Angler is just seems like it fits well because we want to mill our entire deck. So Mental Note, Thought Scour does that quickly. It works well with Angler and it works well with Curve. So I'm really interested to try this deck out. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, let's move on to the sideboard here. We have 1 Relic, 3 Hydroblast to Dispel, 2 Annuls, helps out against Affinity and stuff like Boggles, couple Fumes, 2 Unexpected Fangs. This seems really good in this build because we have 4 Curve, 4 Angler. So against decks like, Burn, we can just like make a huge lifelinker that they just cannot deal with. Or if there's just decks that might have trouble with a big lifelinker that can't really kill a big curve token, we can just fangs it up. 2 Chainer's Edict and a couple Duress just seems really nice. Hey JSBit, thanks for following. Without further ado, let's just get right into a league here. Let's go round one. All right, round one against Counter Top Garchomp. I feel like I know that name. I feel like it's somebody like who I know in the Magic community. Try to play first, yes. And we'll keep this. This looks fine. I might just brainstorm on my turn right now. I think I can just wait. I could just turn 2 brainstorm. Oh, this player's streaming as well. Cool. I knew this person was like a streamer or somebody in the Magic community. Okay, there's an ice tunnel. So we can just put back, doesn't really matter. I'm probably just gonna snuff out this on my turn. So let's just put some stuff back. Ice tunnel, snuff out. Just so we don't get ninja'd or anything. Just seems safe. I could have brainstormed again, but I think I like just waiting. Let's hope they're not abusing the Fairy Miscreant bug. I know I've played this opponent before, and I think it's going to be blue-black Fae, so we'll see. It is. Okay, let's brainstorm here. I just want to keep putting spells into the yard. Okay, this is interesting. So now we have the option of Thought Scouring. We can Thought Scour on our upkeep, Thought Scour 2 spells away, or even like a land and something else away, and then we can play Angler. Getting an Angler down this early seems pretty tempting, so I'm going to have 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So I can still just go like put island back, untap, draw the island, and then Thought Scour ourselves, then Angler. Also, resolving pieces is pretty decent, but I think I like milling 1 land away. Just draw 1 land, and then Thought Scour ourselves, then Angler. And then maybe Thought Scour ourselves again right now. Sure. There's 1 Frantic Inventory, okay. Now let's go Angler, leave the Frantic Inventory. One curve gone as well. Okay. Pass. See what the opponent can do against an Angler. They could easily cast down it. They can, Chainer's Edict us, but Snuff Out does not kill Angler, which is nice. Wow, if they're tapped out, I'm gonna definitely. I'd rather resolve pieces than Curve because Curve's not even that big yet, and they could just snuff out Curve. So I'd rather pieces for sure. Resolve that. Cast down. Hmm. Cast down. This is pretty tempting, so I don't get ninja'd. But I think I'd still rather resolve pieces. And I might want Island in order to play a cantrip, so let's just play pieces right now. Rite of Consumption, cast down, Mental Note. I think I want to take Rite of Consumption plus cast down. Just better than Mental Note. And just play Island, attack for 5, and then plan on cycling this Ash Barrens here. This is looking good. Four Delver, four Mongoose Mandrills. Yeah, that's an interesting build, but 3 colors and Pauper I found is pretty rough, so that Rug Canadian Threshold deck seems kind of sketchy. No Goif either. Bingo Banjo, what's up? Thanks so much. Really appreciate you saying that. So if we get ninja'd here, it's honestly not that bad because now we can just kill the ninja. So I'm just gonna Ash Barrens for Swamp. They do have 6 cards in hand, but we have an Angler going. Another Fairy Seer, got it. We also have this Rite of Consumption. We could potentially just like kill a turn earlier as well. Let's go Swamp. I think I might want to just untap, kill both their creatures. Seems pretty decent to me. Oh man. All right. Maybe I start with just Frantic Inventory, draw 2, kill the ninja, then attack. Resolving a draw 2 seems so important. I'm going to do it. Thought Scour. Okay. Let's go cast down this. Attack. And then just, I'm going to Thought Scour myself right now. Again, just trying to fuel this curve even more. I don't really care what gets milled. Okay. Nice. This is looking decent. Yeah, I definitely need to work on getting some emotes in there. Thank you for the mustache love. Definitely need to get a mustache emote. Definitely need to get a sick emote. So we definitely need to get that stuff going. I'm still claiming to be a Twitch noob. I've streamed for a little while now, but I haven't had time to get all that stuff together. Okay, there's Thorn. Okay, we can kill that, and then threaten to attack, take the Monarch. I guess they can chump here. Joni Brosas, thank you. What's up? Okay, we have Ancestral Recall now. Sweet. So if we Ancestral Recall into Snuff Out or Cast Down, we can just take the Monarch. So let's just do that. Ancestral. No Cast Down. Okay. Looks like they're going to get to hold on to the Monarch, but I can just go play Island, cast down this, attack for 5. They're going to chump, and then pass with Counterspell up. This is looking good. They're going to chump. Yes, they get to draw 1 more card off Monarch, but I do have Counterspell up here. And they're still pretty close to dead. They know about Rite of Consumption as well. Yeah, we need to let's go. Like when I'm like, okay, just need to draw this 1 card one time right here, and then redraw it. It happens all the time. Let's go. Chainer's Edict. I'll try to counterspell this. They'll probably just counter back, but I'd rather just try to counter it. Just use my mana efficiently here. They have Dispel, sure. So they are going to get to hold on to the Monarch. I guess I can just go curve into fling right now. So they would need like exactly spell pierce. I'm gonna go for it, right? I guess they could have Force Spike. Should I play Ash Barrens? I mean, I guess playing around it is worth it. Curve, and then Rite of Consumption U. They concede. They know about the fling. Nice. That felt pretty good. All right. We may want Duress to protect the curve. I'm not sure. I didn't think we needed to use Thought Scour there. Chainer's Edict's also not bad, just because it can be a 2-for-1. I think it's not quite good enough. I think these 3 cards are probably all that I want. Maybe Duress. Yeah, Duress is pretty good. I mean, we can take cast down counter spells, like snuff outs, all of the above. I think Essence Harvest is bad. And then we can cut like some number of cantrips. Pieces, I think, is too good on the refill. I think we want all 4 of those. Just cut like a bunch of cantrips. Just because we're siding in like more interaction. The game's going to slow down a little bit. Still have 6 Thought Scours. Don't want to cut any removal. You definitely do not want to cut Snuff Out, because Snuff Out helps break up their early ninjas, which is how they tempo you out. So yes, it doesn't kill Thorn, but Snuff Out is like really, really strong. Especially the ability to go like Snuff Out for 0 mana and have Counterspell backup. Could set out one more Thought Scour and keep an extra Brainstorm, but I think this is fine. Let's go. Okay, this looks fine. We can just lead on getting Swamp. Snuff Out, nice. Just gonna fetch now. I'm not gonna just Duress into open mana. Augur of Boas. Okay. Let's see, I can go Thought Scour, 3, 4, 5. I can't quite Angler. What they take? Brainstorm. Another cast down. I think I like Duress right now, probably Snuff Out right now too, depending on what they have, but most likely an Island Thought Scour right now as well. Just do the most stuff right now. Let's just lead on Duress. Brainstorm, Chainer's Edict, Gurmag, Thorn. Chainer's Edict. I think I just take Brainstorm. I don't know if I care about Chainer's Edict that much. I mean, I could just take it, then they might not have an answer to Angler. They have double Thorn, which I can answer with cast downs. I just don't want them to Brainstorm shuffle here. I guess I don't even need to kill Augur right now. Like, if they go for Ninja, then I can kill that. I think I can just wait. Okay. Because we know that these are their 5 cards. Terramorphic, Thorn, Chainer's Edict, Gurmag. Like, if they top deck Ninja and go for it, I can kill the Ninja. I think I don't mind just waiting. I can't snuff out any of their other creatures, though. Still think I can just wait. They did top deck Ninja. Wow, I mean, this works out for me. They get to rebuy the Augur, but I get to deal with the Ninja. It's not that bad for me. We know their hand. This plus Augur. And they're a land short. They can't tap out for Thorn yet. They don't have a, they didn't get a black source because we know it's these four cards plus Augur Bolas. They got another island. That doesn't really make sense to me. They can't Chainer's Edict now. Now, if they did have a swamp, if they like top deck, let's say swamp and go Thorn, I can just kill it, attack, take the Monarch, and I guess they would Chainer's Edict to that point. I think I'm just playing Angler. I guess I can also Brainstorm right now. Kind of free. I'm probably going to play Ice Tunnel as well. I can just safely put both cast downs on top of my... yeah, it could have been a misclick. Not sure. I can just put both cast downs to protect them on top of my library. Oh, Tiago, what's up? Thanks for the raid. Cool to see everyone from Tiago's channel. Welcome all my Brazilian friends. Love to see it. Thank you. Let's just put both cast downs back. Play Angler. Cool, getting a lot of followers from Tiago's channel, I assume. Thank you so much. Okay. This is looking good. I cannot believe they didn't get Swamp. It must have been a misclick or they weren't thinking or something. I'm not sure. And again, really appreciate any follows here. If you don't know me, I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. So please check that out. Follow me there. It's a really good way to support me. And you can just check out all my leagues. I post all my leagues on YouTube. I'm probably just going to cast Pieces. I can go play Swamp, cast Pieces. Seems good to me. We know there's a cast down on top that we can take. Oh, yeah. Whew. There's also Duress. We can take Chainer's Edict. I mean, what if I take Duress Curve, and then I go Duress this turn, next turn untap, play Curve, and they like need an answer for it? Seems good to me. Oh, they have double Chainer's Edict? Okay. So that's their hand. But still, we can still play Curve, and then if they drew a black source, they can Edict this way, and then we have a huge curve. They top deck Ninja again. Wow. Okay. They do get to hit this time, but still looking fine. They concede. Nice. They just, their draws were a little sketchy, and I think they misclicked on Island or something. Because if they had gotten Swamp, they would have been in a much better position. So not sure what happened there, but let's go round two. All right, round two here. We're against Ali, Coden, D, Rocket. I don't know. Would you like to play first? Yes. Yeah, we'll keep. Same looks great. Ice Tunnel into Cycle Ashburns for Island, and then start milling ourselves and drawing cards. Bloodfell Caves. What does that mean? I honestly don't know. I'm just going to get Island, play it, pass the turn. I'm not worried about a counterspell from Black-Red, so I'm just going to wait. Oh, it's Goblin. Goblin's combo. Okay, this will be fun. Thought Scour ourselves. I guess I lead Mental Note. There's no way I'm Thought Scouring them, though. Okay. Frantic Inventory. Now we go. I don't think I want to leave up interaction this early. I need to play like an Angler. So it's Thought Scour ourselves. We don't draw land. Let's go Gurmag. Okay. Now start leaving up interaction. We definitely want to hit some more lands here, though. Matron. Oh, okay. I'm glad they played this, because now I can just kill this. And then they can't really attack. Oh, that was a good draw. That was such a good draw. Nice. Now I can just snuff out this, take damage, attack. They don't want to block and persist. And then I just leave up, cast down, and counterspell. Snuff out is so strong. Maybe it should be 4 snuff out. I mean, we need more lands, but we're doing fine. We have double counterspell here. If they don't play anything, we have good spells to play end of turn. We have cast down. Like, we do need more lands, but we're looking great. They can attack for 2. I can always cast down this if I want to put a counter on it. Mog War Marshal. Just gonna counter this. I don't want them to get infinite chump blockers. Carnarium. So it's like the Goblin combo, but without the artifact package, which is interesting. Not hitting lands, which is unfortunate, but I think I just pass again with interaction up. Eventually we're going to draw lands here and then be able to play a pretty big curve. Joni Brohas hosting. Okay, I haven't actually seen that before again because I am a Twitch noob, but cool. Okay, another Putrid Goblin. It's actually kind of annoying. But maybe if they go chump, I can kill the other one, put counters on both. Let's attack. I want to definitely keep attacking with this Gurmag. I didn't think they were going to block. Oh, they're going to go Village Rites, the Putrid Goblin. That's a problem. So they get to draw 2 up to 4 cards. I think the safe line is to cast down one of these right now. Because then there's just they can't sack it. There's nothing they can do. Then they have counters on these already. And there's no way, as far as I know, for this deck usually to remove the counters and then combo. Like going for a mental note or thought scour to draw a land would be good. I guess they can sack and unearth, yeah. Still pretty good to just cast down right now though, because then I can't like if I try to draw a land and then miss, and then I could just get comboed. I can just wait, but I feel like that this is the best line. Not really sure. It's tough to say. It is tough to say for sure. They have 2/1/1s. Yeah, if they have unearth, it could get annoying, but we only have 1 relic. I guess we have a bunch of hydroblasts. Okay, we can kill that too. They have cast down? Wow. This hissing iguanar. So we probably want like duress, hydroblast, dispel, maybe fumes has got to be good too. We have a lot of sideboard actually. We bring in like the entire sideboard. They have 2 cards in hand. I think I like cast down the iguanar. Pass. They said, am I streaming? I said, yep. We'll see if we get stream side chat. Help me out. See if they pop into the stream. Let's see. I trust him. Let's see. So it's like Thought Scour Gurmag is a good play, but then I could get comboed. I think it's unlikely with them having 2 cards in hand. They said, nice. People will learn about aristocrats. Yep. Let's see. Let's go for it. Drawing a land would be nice. Okay, it's a tap land. Still fine. Okay. People will learn about aristocrats, but hopefully people will learn about the power of blue-black curve. Whoa! So it is more of like a mid-rangey build. So they want to send one of these to the graveyard, I assume, to be unearthed. I still need to like block it. Then I get pinged for 2 more. I could just take 2, go to 7, and then start killing these. The aristocrats is gonna be tough. Drawing a land and just playing a big curve could get us out of this. See, if I block this, I take 3 down to 6 because I take 1, 2, 3. And then if I draw land, play curve, I go block, 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 block. I can't attack with this. Block, block. Take 2, 3, 4, and die. I'm gonna have to draw removal spells, I think. I still think I need to block. It's gonna be tough. I think we just missed land like one too many here. Player, Planeswalker, Falconwrath Noble. Okay, there's a fetch. So if I go kill, what if I go cast down Noble right now? I take 1. Oh no, this triggers off itself. I go to 4. And then they only have 3 power. It's got to be the line. Because I'm going to have to deal with this and I can't block that. So I kill that. And then I'm passing with Thought Scour up. It's if they have anything, I'm going to die. Oh, I take extra here. So I'm at 4, and they can hit for 3. Okay. They're at 13. If I draw an Essence Harvest or the Rite of Consumption, I can get out of this. Because then I can just Essence Harvest for 5, stay alive. So I think that's our out. I guess they can attack with everything. Reaping the Graves for Noble. And then play Noble. Oh, and then land Noble. Really grindy version from the opponent. So now we're dead. They can just attack with all. Good game. That was a fun game. Opponent's deck is sweet, so they're really mid-rangey. They just try to go wide. Definitely want Fumes here. Don't want Edict. Hydroblast seems good. They have like mostly creatures. Like I don't think I want Duress, Dispel, or Null. Like I'm sure they have first day of class, the combo infinite, but it seems pretty good. Just Fumes and Hydroblast. I just don't want to duress and miss if they have like a bunch of creatures. They seem like they have so many creatures compared to like the usual version. And they even said aristocrats, which like they might have like creature sack outlets as well, mostly, and like a couple village rights and a couple cast down as their only spells. Okay, let's see. I'm wondering if I can like side out like any of my card advantage, like Frantic Inventory and or pieces. Oh yeah, Relic, thank you. Relic should come in. I think Snuff Outs is good. Snuff Out is good, and I think I want to keep all my curves and anglers. Let's see. We might have to do like a similar sideboard plan. I don't want to side out too much of my like. I don't know if I want to side out my frantic inventories. I could just side out all the frantic inventories and be leaner. It might be better to do something like this. I don't know if we necessarily have time to be frantic inventorying, but it might also be the card advantage we need. Just so sketchy to side these out. That's like our main way of like really like capitalizing in the late game. Could side out one Snuff Out. I think I like Essence Harvest and Right. Yeah, I mean, I can do this. Tapping out for pieces of the puzzle is going to be pretty sketchy a lot of the times. I can still just mill and play Frantic Inventories, play them end of turn. I guess this is fine. I don't think Fangs is good. They even have Cast Down. They can just kill our creatures. Like, they already showed one Cast Down. Fangs seems like pretty greedy. I mean, I guess one hit with Fangs, but they can also, like, just combo and go infinite. I don't want Fangs. I would rather have Duress. Let's go. All right, this hand's great. Maybe we can Thought Scour a Frantic Inventory away, and then just Frantic Inventory and draw 2 off this one. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not worried about like a Hydroblast or something on my Thought Scour, so. Art was broken there for a second. Mill Frantic Inventory. They are going to Hydroblast that. Okay, I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with that. Go Swamp, just in case. Probably just play an end of turn inventory. Again, I'm totally fine with them using a Red Blast. Oh wow, they have nothing? That's weird. Nice, another inventory, let's go. So Thought Scour mills 3 more cards. I can go Thought Scour and then tap out for Angler. I'm gonna try to do it. If they Red Blast this, that's fine. Then I can just resolve a Frantic Inventory. They must have kept like a mono Red Blast hand. Okay. Nice. Oh, they drew Carnarium. That was probably one of their best possible draws, but still looking good for us, I think. Let's go Thought Scour ourselves. Counterspell, huh? I think I want to resolve Angler. So let's go cycle Ash Barrens, get another island, Angler. Make sure not to get any Frantic Inventories out of there. Okay, nice. Looking good, and then next turn we can untap with removal and counterspell. Yeah, this is fine. Vovo Menzani, what's up? All right. Let's see. I could just tap out for curve. It's going to be 3. It's going to be a 7/7 curve. I think I'd rather just wait. I want to leave up counterspell and removal and everything. Oh, hey, yeah, good games earlier. I was talking about in chat. I was like, why did the opponent get island there? And we were talking and we were all agreeing it must have been a misclick. Good games, unfortunate draws and unfortunate misclick, but thanks for popping into the chat. Putrid Goblin. Okay, let's counterspell this. And then I think I cast down this. Just put the counter on it. Use my mana, and then my curve will be a little bit bigger as well. I'll attack for 5. And then just go cycle play curve, I guess. Sending that to the yard, sure. Okay, nice. Hey, X Primate, what's up? Oh, they had a Red Blast too, so they just kept a mono Red Blast hand. Interesting. Really appreciate you saying that too. Love hearing stuff like that. Okay, officially out of gas here, but we have all of our inventories in the deck. Could just leave that in play. I guess I sided out 2 brainstorms, but I think it's worth it. If we draw a brainstorm, we're gonna really wish we had the Terramorphic. I mean, I guess we could draw pieces as well. I should fetch it. I should fetch it. It's pretty close though. Play an Iguanar. Oh, Cycle Unearth. Wow. They didn't want to like Unearth Goblin? Weird. Just leave up Hardcast Snuff out here. Doesn't really matter what I exile. They probably have more cast downs and stuff. They're really, really mid-rangey. I kind of like that they're more mid-rangey than combo-y. I think it favors us, given that fact. Like, if they were more combo-based, I'd be worried about like getting comboed out at any second, but Falcon Wrath. There's the brainstorm we talked about. There's pieces into Frantic Inventory. Let's go. So I think I just put back Fume, Snuff Out, Cast Pieces. I could put back Fume, Snuff Out, then Ancestral Recall to start, and then Pieces. Because these cards are so good, I like guaranteed want to take them. Yeah, I'm gonna Ancestral first. And then I can even go play Ash Barrens, play Pieces, because now if we hit Counterspell, I can leave it up. Pieces, Snuff Out, Hydroblast. I don't need another Snuff Out. I want Hydroblast and Pieces. And then attack. We may or may not cycle this Fumes. We're looking to be in a good spot here, though. And I am not going to Vegas at the moment. I want to go, but I haven't been to any live events, and I'm going to keep waiting just with COVID and everything. But hopefully I'll be able to go to some live events soon. All right. Again, this is looking good. Unearth a Putrid Goblin. Resolves. Can counter red spells, which is nice. Hey, Mosh Bernie, what's up? I think I want to cycle Fumes here. I'm not worried about getting comboed at instant speed, really. There's a curve, nice. Counterspell as well. I could just play a huge curve, but I think I'd rather wait until I find Rite of Consumption. And I guess I have Counterspell and Hydroblast. I think I start by attacking, see if they chump. They might just chump. Yeah. I'm fine with this. Oh, they're gonna Village Rites. Okay, we should counterspell the Village Rites. I don't want them to draw two. Just counterspell this right now. And then we'll just go Pieces of the Puzzle. Look for counterspell. Definitely want to counter the Village Rites from them for sure. There's Rite of Consumption and Essence Harvest. Do we need both? Can I take another Hydroblast? I already have a Snuff Out. So how can they stop curve into Rite of Consumption, especially with double Hydroblast backup? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I take Hydroblast right, next turn I get to go curve right with double Hydroblast up. They can't stop that, I don't think. I could take Essence Harvest and right. I'm definitely taking right, but I think I'm taking Hydroblast right. I think that leaves me the safest here. Then next turn, I get to go curve into right with double Hydroblast up. If they play Duress, they can take a curve, and then I have to keep waiting, but that's worst case scenario. I know they can respond with removal, but the only reason I would take Essence Harvest is if I took that plus right, because I already had a Hydroblast, but I think this is the way. Okay, they're staying back with Goblin, but we're just going to attack and then go for the win. Carrion Feeder resolves. See, now if they had a first day of class, they couldn't go infinite because this has the counter already. There's a draw 4, no need. Let's go curve. They've already used a bunch of red blasts, so Rite of Consumption you, sack this. Probably can't respond to this. I guess one benefit of this is it's a black spell rather than red, so it can't be Hydroblasted, which is interesting because this card is seeing so much play right now. Nice. People gonna learn today, that's for sure. Like those frantic inventories were critical there. Absolutely critical. Yeah, pieces were good there, but they're not always going to be that easy to resolve. Especially we saw a lot of red blasts from them. Could board in another pieces or what? Not even sure. I mean, I guess I can side out one angler. I guess early anglers are also pretty good against them. They just put a lot of pressure. Could side out Essence Harvest. It's like going for this is always going to be sketchy into cast down. Could play another pieces over the Essence Harvest. It's close. I'm really not sure. I think it's safer to just have both, just more ways to kill. I think it's pretty hard for them to interact with these. Also, just like Essence Harvest with a Angler out is decent. Let's go. Just want all the removal to slow them down. Oh man, this hand is actually not that good. We have lands. I think their deck's not that fast. I think I should just keep. Carrion Feeder. Of course, they probably have a fast draw. No! That was not a good draw. Four of a kind, They go Carnarium. Yeah, their deck's pretty clunky, but they're, again, pretty mid-rangey. Okay. Let's just pass. If they counter the first inventory, that is great for us, because then we can play the second one. Yeah, I would recommend Card Hoarder. I've used Card Hoarder and Mana Traders, and I gotta say I prefer Card Hoarder, but both are good. I really recommend having rental accounts. It's just really good to have, especially if you don't have a collection on Magic Online here. Okay, opponent kind of going off here. We can't stop it. See if they sack anything to Feeder here. Want to hit for more damage? No. They'd rather have more chumps. That makes sense. Let's go inventory. There's a counter spell. I like that. Okay, now let's go island, pass with counter spell up. We can inventory end of turn, plus cycle Ash Barrens. You can also just buy into Pauper decks pretty reasonably. Yeah, there's a couple expensive decks like Snuff Out, and I guess Boarding Party is kind of expensive. Bonder's Ornament can be pricey, but overall, Pauper's pretty affordable, which is one of my favorite parts about it because I can just buy all the cards and brew for relatively inexpensively, and whenever you need to make changes, you don't need to spend a bunch of money. All right, second Carrion Feeder can definitely resolve. This Frantic Inventory might get Hydroblasted, but I think I just need to play it to use my mana here. And then I might even start playing Small Curves, just tapping out for them. Okay. Angler. I can tap out for Angler, but then I exile both my Frantic Inventories. I might just have to be the line, because a 3/3 curve is just so whack. Interesting line there, but I'm going to do it. I'm not that scared of getting comboed, and I don't want to just keep taking damage. Village Rites. It's not great for me. Not the worst. Yeah, I know Bonder's Ornament went down a fair amount. It was like 10 tickets, I think, at the max. I think I bought mine for 8 or 9 or something. So they can't first day of class right now. Unearth Maw, War Marshal. Wow, they're going off with these feeders. They can just eat a Gurmag. Shit. This feeder can be so massive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can make them go all in on a feeder, though. Otherwise, I take a bunch of damage. I'd rather them have to put 5 counters on this. Maybe they still go in on this one for damage. Looks like they're going in on this one, killing Angler. I still think this is worth it for me. They have to sack a lot of their creatures So we're still trading for like a good amount of their board, and we get to get the Putrid Goblin off. I think this is definitely worth, like, yeah. So they hit for 2, kill Angler, but again, I think that's correct. Can play a small curve. I don't really like that. Let's just lead on Brainstorm. 2 more Anglers. Snuff Out's also just not good here. Man, we can't cast anything, actually. Even if I Snuff Out, I can't cast anything. Wow. I think our draw just totally conked out. I mean, we sided out some of our Thought Scours, so pretty unfortunate, but I think we're going to lose. Can't really do anything. Just going to pass with counter up, counter, take a bunch of damage, counter anything they do, and then try to come back. But we know we're drawing curve. There's no way really around that. Duress now. Oh, unearth the War Marshal. I'm not going to snuff out this Goblin token. That just deals us even more damage. Alright, we might just be dead. Yep, just I could have mulliganed this hand. I think that was my problem. And what's up, Live and Riot? Good to see you again. And 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's not lethal yet, but if they play another creature, it could be. Just got us with a Aristocrat mid-range, it looks like. Down to 2. They have 3 cards in hand, but we're drawing curve for the next 2 draws. Reaping the Graves. Wow. I mean, we're not really getting trolled by the shuffler. I kept like a really clunky hand of like 3 lands, curves, frantic inventory, and we didn't really get there, so kind of my fault. Man, I can't even go Angler into like right or anything. There's just nothing I can do. GG's. Just needed more of our like Thought Scour mental notes there. All right, 1 and 1. Deck is valuable. Let's go round 3. All right, welcome to round 3. We're 1 and 1. Let's be on the play. Yeah, I'll keep this. I think I'm just gonna go Island Go, and then I'm gonna go cycle for Island right now. I could even cycle for Swamp. Maybe that's better in case I draw Angler, and then I have my Swamp. Especially against Mountain, I'm actually gonna do that. Just get Swamp. Might even play Frantic Inventory first. It's a little sketchy. Let's get Swamp. Ooh, Brainstorm. I think I'm just gonna Brainstorm right now. I can always Thought Scour like on my upkeep. Okay, this is good. This is great. So I can put back like 1 Frantic Inventory, 1 curve. Because I don't need this many curves probably. And then I go Island Go. And then I'll plan to Thought Scour those 2 away. And then my first Frantic Inventory that I cast will actually be a draw 2. Barrenmoor Mountain. Is this some type of combo? I thought it was just burn, but not sure now. So we get to essentially Brainstorm Shuffle. We draw a counterspell, which is also nice. And I'll just pass the turn. End of turn, I could always go like Frantic Inventory plus Brainstorm. I can always counter something here if I have to. Is it just Goblin combo again? Oh, it's black-red mid-range. I don't even know if I care about this. I think I'm just going to let that resolve. It's just not powerful enough. Like, I can just draw 2 plus Brainstorm here. I think that's better. And then save Counterspell for something more impactful. Nice, there's Angler. That's going to be a good threat that we can just like kind of tap out for. Okay. This is also interesting. Because I can essentially shuffle away 2 cards by going like upkeep mental note. So what if I put like Island Thought Scour back, and then on upkeep I mental note both of those away. Kind of want more lands. What if I put back like just Island Swamp, go to my draw step, just draw like maybe I just draw Island, play Gurmag Angler. Maybe I just don't need to shuffle anything away. And then I can leave up Counterspell and my Thought Scour plus Mental Note, mill a bunch. Guess I like that. I could also just get rid of this pieces, but I actually might need the card advantage. So let's just draw the land, play the land, play Gurmag Angler. Do I need to exile one of these Frantic Inventories? Okay, let's undo this. Let's Mental Note ourselves and then Gurmag so we can leave the Frantic Inventories in the yard. Oh, Snuff Out. It's actually a decent draw here. Okay. Gurmag, pass with Counterspell up. We also can just end up turn Thought Scour. I want to get up to 6 mana so I can just curve fling them eventually. Okay, so they're going to try to like lightning bolt this Angler. I think that's fine. Probably just going to let that resolve. I mean, I guess I can counter this. Oh, Flame Slash. I think I just let it resolve. I'd rather counter their other stuff. All right, I'll counter this. Don't want to get Mind Rotted here. Okay, now I can go play Ash Barrens, play pieces of the puzzle. Almost misclicked on an island there. That would have been annoying. I think I take both of these because I can end of turn Brainstorm into Mental Note if I want, or just end of turn Mental Note plus Thought Scour if I don't need to do anything else. We just want to draw a land, right? I guess we can't quite kill them yet, but maybe if we Thought Scour plus Note, we can. Okay, they're going to play Commodore. That's fine. So it's just straight up. It could be Jund too, but it looks like it's black-red Jund. It looks like also no Cleansing Wildfire, which is interesting. All right, I'm just going to go Mental Note. We're going to have to count all of our spells here, especially if we draw a land. Mental Note. Another Snuff Out. Pieces. Damn. Wanted to draw land. Just go for the win right now. I can just cast another pieces. Let them have the Monarch for now. I think that's fine. Just cast another pieces, because Counterspell here would be really nice. Yeah. Take Counterspell plus Frantic Inventory. Then that can kind of ensure that I can draw a land. Then I just go Snuff Out your thing right now. Pass. 7 cards in hand. And we have a draw 4 in our hand. So this is looking good. We're going to have to count how big our snake is, but I think once we draw a land, it should be lethal. Firebolt us, resolves. Flashback Firebolt. I'll just let that resolve, and then I'll just draw 4, and then go for the win. I guess we have to count here. Just I wish it said the number here. It'd be so much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's actually not enough yet. So I guess I need to go Brainstorm into Thought Scour. Then this puts a bunch of spells. So they draw Brainstorm. Okay, there's a land, so I can put back Snuff Out. I guess Counterspell. I guess I have to do a little bit more math here. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, that's lethal. Nice. Just go through the motions here. I hate how you have to count. That's my least favorite part about this deck. Nightbot lethal. Oh, that was sick. All right, Hydroblast, probably Duress. So they probably have to have 4 boarding parties. What's up, Opie? That was sick for sure. Maybe I just want these 5. I don't like sideboarding too heavily with this deck. Like they're gonna bring in a bunch of Hydroblast or Pyroblasts, right? Maybe Dispel is good. Maybe Relic's good. I'm not really sure yet. I think I want all the Anglers though, just to have more threats in this matchup. I don't know like how many removal spells I actually need. Could just go down a bit. I can kind of ignore their creatures. It's just so hard like to find room for anything. Let's see. Maybe do something like this. 3 Brainstorm, 2 Mental Note, 4 Thought Scour. Oh, I need to take out one more card. Maybe also 1 Snuff Out is good. Most of their creatures give value when they enter the battlefield. And I kind of just can play my own creatures and just I want to just keep all my card advantage digging towards like big snake plus fling turns with like backup. Yep. Maybe I want the dispel over like a 3rd brainstorm. They're gonna have Pyroblast. Maybe that's not enough though. They're gonna have Pyroblast plus cast down probably. I'll have the dispel. Siding out a bunch of cantrips. Hope we don't get punished again. I think we just mulligan this. Let's just try to have a more functional draw. All right, this is better. Let's put back a curve. This hand's not even that great, but it's better than our first one. Swamp Go, huh? Are they just gonna play like bounce land here? They're just doing nothing. Are there lands foil? It's hard to tell. I think they are. It's hard to tell on Magic Online. We'll just go for an end of turn Thought Scour ourselves. Hopefully we draw land, untap pieces. Rager. Okay, Rager's fine. Thought Scour us. There's a land. Nice. Love to see that. Is a tap land, but acceptable. Okay. I think I just go land, resolve pieces right now. Get to draw 2 cards. I guess I can also just play a Gurmag Angler, but it's probably just going to eat a removal spell. I think I'd rather resolve this. Thought Scour, Brainstorm. Let's take Thought Scour plus Brainstorm. It's a nice combo. Pass. Now we can either Brainstorm Shuffle or Brainstorm Thought Scour, depending on what we want to do. They draw 2 as well. Ooh, that would be an interesting card. To play like a 1 or 2 of Night's Whisper in this deck too, just for even more card advantage. Probably not though. And they just go direct damage, huh? All right, they're tapped out. Let's go Brainstorm. Wow. So I can put back Frantic Inventory plus like something random like a Hydroblast. This is tough because it really depends what they do. I want to leave up Hydroblast here, and I want to play a Gurmag Angler for 1 mana. I probably just want to shuffle 2 cards away. So I guess Hydroblast Inventory. I think the Thought Scour is still worth it. Could shuffle away Thought Scour Hydroblast. This is pretty tough. I can just wait on these Frantic Inventories till we get more mana. All right, let's just do it. And I could get second Swamp, but I think I want another island. Then go Gurmag Angler here. And then have Dispel and Hydro up. And if they just play like a Chainer's Edict or something, so be it. That's beatable. Chainer's Edict. It's got to be Chainer's Edict, yeah. Right, at least we're working our way through those. That's fine. No, oh, Chitter. Oh, this is actually interesting. I think I'm just going to put back Dispel. Maybe even Snuff Out. And then just Thought Scour it away. Because I can't snuff out their creatures. They're on kind of like... It's an older code, sir, but it checks out. You know? This is like an older build. Alright. Probably just going to duress them here. I don't want to just play like a blank curve. Let's just duress them. Set up for like a curve for next turn. Whoa! Moan of the Unhallowed? Jeez. Lightning Bolt, Chainer's Edict, and Terminate. Mona's Flashback 7 for 5 mana. I think I'm fine if they tap out for Moan. I can just counterspell it or just let it resolve. Probably counter it. I think I just take Chainer's Edict. It's the hardest thing to stop. Take 4 here. And then hopefully draw a land. Yeah, we've been facing a lot of interesting decks this league for sure. We just need to draw a land. I mean, I guess our curve's not big enough yet, but still is going to be a huge threat that we can protect. So we know about these cards. I will counterspell a Moan just so I have less to deal with. I can terminate with either of these spells. Let's counter this. They need 2 more lands to be able to flash back all these. So hopefully no bounce land here. Hopefully no land at all. I need to draw, again, any untap land. They just bolt us. Oh, I should have dispelled. Damn. Essence Harvest. Damn. I should have dispelled there. Now I have to just wait and hope to draw land. Damn. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay, I go down to 3. They have a Firebolt in the yard. So this is looking sketchy. They don't flashback Firebolt. Alright, well, we lose. That sucks. I felt like the turn we brainstormed looking for lands and then missed entirely was just so brutal. I don't know. I think this matchup should be fine. They have a bunch of Chainer's Edicts, but that's about it. We have Duresses. We can take those. Hold on, Ticklebush. I love how you're like, I even tried playing Evoke. I guess I could bring in Relic. They have Moan and Edicts. I guess that's probably worth it. Good call, good call. I don't know how many Hydroblasts we want. They have Terminate. They have Burn spells still in their deck. And they had a fair amount of red spells, but the black spells seem more important. Maybe just 2 Hydroblast. Snuff Out seems pretty bad, actually. It doesn't kill that many of their creatures. A lot of their creatures are like 2/2 value creatures. Maybe I bring in either my own Chainer's Edicts or just like my mental notes and brainstorms back in. I like this. More mental notes and brainstorms to go faster, draw more cards. Just, oh, maybe we bring in the cast down. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I like it. Yeah, they also have Firebolt too, I guess. I don't really care about Firebolt at all. All right, Mulligan. This one we'll keep. I wonder if we lead Thought Scour, because we could play even as early as a turn 2 Angler. I guess I'm just getting rid of a Dispel. I think everything else I want. Could have even gotten rid of Relic. Opponent mulligans to 6. Let's see if they go to 5. Just gonna Thought Scour right now. I guess they could duress us, but that's fine. Mental Note, Gurmag, okay. If we draw another Mental Note or Thought Scour, we can play an Angler on 2. Duress. Duress is good. I think I like Duress plus Relic here. Knight's Whisper, Terminate, Rager. So I think I just take Knight's Whisper and then just leave them with removal spells and a Rager. Sure. We know these 5 in their hand. I mean, they have a lot of dead cards against us, like games 2 and 3 with like Bolt, Firebolt. I mean, I know they can go face, but it's not that good. Okay, drawing a land there was nice. I can go Brainstorm into Angler. I guess then I just get terminated. I might as well just lead Brainstorm here, I think. This is pretty terrible. I guess I'm just going. I guess I'm gonna play Frantic Inventory and then start playing tapping out for anglers, so I can play an angler and then play another angler more easily. Let's see. Do I need? Yeah. Let's just do this. So put back these 2. Play land. Pass. They also have Radiant Fountain in hand, so they're gonna go Radiant Fountain Rager, which is fine. They'll be at 23. Yep. All right, let's go inventory, draw one of those lands. And then just probably just tap 4 lands, play Angler. And then next turn we can tap 5 lands, play Angler, leave the Frantic Inventory in the yard. So they can terminate this. And then we can still draw a card with this Relic at some point. Not in any rush to, though. So they have Bolt and a bunch of other unknowns in hand. We go to 18. Frantic Inventory is probably some of our best draws now. Play Gurmag. Pass. Edict. Oh, terminate. Okay. Another Rager. Okay, we're kind of getting wrecked here. Opponent's deck is kind of just doing its thing. Might need to crack Relic. We'll see. Probably in a crack Relic, draw Frantic Inventory. But if we draw nothing, okay, that's not nothing. Let's just tap like this, play pieces. Hitting inventories here would be good. Nice. So we had inventory and another pieces. So I just take those two. And then do I draw two right now, or do I just tap out for another pieces? I think I just tap out for another pieces, take 4. Now we're kind of doing it, chaining the pieces. The pieces are all coming together. Let's take Brainstorm, Essence Harvest. Could take Brainstorm, but maybe we can find more duresses and counterspells, protect this Essence Harvest. Yeah, again, the Pauper decks aren't that expensive. Even the top of the line decks aren't that much, especially once you get like all the main pieces. You can build a lot of decks for pretty inexpensive. All right, another Rager. Oh, Lightning Bolt us. Another Lightning Bolt. We're down to 6. 2 cards in hand, and we know they still have this bolt, which is scary, but good to know about. So I have 5, 6 mana. Duress. Okay, I can Duress, take that other bolt. Let's start with a draw 2. Hydro Blast. That's a good one as well. I guess I'm going Brainstorm Shuffle here most likely. Brainstorm. There's Curve, and I think I'm going to need Curve plus Fling here, so I can put back land. I really want to Duress, take Bolt, take some damage, and then go for Curve Essence Harvest if I can. This is tough. I mean, you might be afraid of the Rat Ninja, but there's nothing we can do against that. If they have that, they have that. We're going to Duress. Definitely shuffle away 1 land. Just trying to decide what the other card is. Kind of wish I Duressed first to see what they had. So we know they have Bolt plus a blank card in hand. They can hit for 4. Honestly, I could just put back Counterspell because I don't really have time for that. I kind of need to keep Essence Harvest Curve because then I can just, oh, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I can go Curve into Essence Harvest. Maybe I put back Hydroblast because here's why. If I go put back Hydroblast, then I play Fetchland, Duress, leave up counter, then I can stop anything. Yeah, that's the line. It's weird to put back Hydroblast considering we know they have Bolt, but I'm going to Duress that. And even if I take an answer for this combo, then I can counter the Bolt. So I'm relatively safe here. I think I might even be favored. And Essence Harvest doesn't have to kill my own snake here as well. Bolt, Flame Slash. Okay, just Flame Slash just is dead here. So take Bolt, Wilds, Shuffle, and then whatever spell they draw I can counter. So should be in a good spot. I guess if they top deck Lightning Bolt, choose to not cast it, and then I go Curve, cast Essence Harvest, they can bolt us in response. But I think we're pretty safe here. Terminate's obviously bad for us too, or Cast Down, but sure. I mean, okay, they have Chitter. So I counter this, then their hand is Flame Slash, and then I Curve Essence Harvest. And then that should be game. Even if it's not lethal here, I don't have to do the math. Um, but it still will gain us 20 life here or so. 15 life. Essence Harvest. Target player loses X. It's my first time ever casting Essence Harvest. So drain for 15, and then we even have the right. I guess they could draw a removal spell here, but whew, looking good. Now we're up to 17, so we're at least in a safe spot. They need to draw a removal spell this turn or they lose. And they drew land. Nice. Did not want to lose this matchup. I felt like it was good for us. Sweet. 2-1. Just lost a close one to black red, aristocrats, goblin combo, whatever it is. I wasn't. Maybe they don't even have the combo. Maybe they're just aristocrat. That was a sweet deck though. But either way, 2-1. Deck is feeling sweet. Let's go round 4. I'm gonna grab another drink. All right, 2-1 now. Welcome to round 4 against Toko Pretin. Would you like to play first? Of course. Snap Keep. This hand looks fantastic. Love it. Gonna lead Ice Tunnel. Pass. Turn 2, just pass with Counterspell up. Probably against Affinity. Let's see. No. Bay. Okay. Toko Pretin. Who's that? It's Pog. Oh, Mayor Empire. Love hearing it. Oh, is this player going to be abusing Fairy Miscreant? Please no. I'm not going to brainstorm into a spell setter here. It's a Brazilian player. They better not be abusing Miscreant. That's just going to be so annoying. We'll see. Oh, it might be Evoke. It might be Blue-White Evoke. That's Pog if it is. That's super Pog. I think I Brainstorm end of turn here. It's not the best use of Brainstorm, but it puts more cards in the yard for Angler potentially. Okay, there's pieces. So I want to mill one of these swamps away with this pieces that I'm about to cast. Then I know my shields are down, but I can go pieces into Angler. Yeah, this is sweet. Because this puts 4 cards in the yard, and then I can cast Angler. I kind of want to take Counterspell plus Curve. So that's what I'm going to do. Nice. Pieces plus Angler synergy. Pretty nice there. I guess this could be blue-white fams. I mean, it's more likely to be blue-white fams, yeah, than Evoke. I assume it's fams now that I see 2 Seagate Oracles as well. I've seen some Evoke players who picked up the deck playing 2 Oracles, so it certainly could be that still. Chancery. Okay, just gonna pass with double Counterspell up here. It's tempting, but I don't want to get my token snapped if it is fams. I'd rather just have double counter up and then start playing curves. I mean, fams is kind of Seagate Oracle Tribal, so yeah. Brainstorm. Okay. We still don't know what it is. I'm still guessing fams, though. Brainstorm, Shuffle, Ash Barrens. Yep. Brainstorm, Shuffle, 7 cards in hand, but we do have double counter up and a 5/5 in play already. Plus a little extra reach. Our anglers would be 6/6s right now. We know about planes, ugly planes. Didn't they also bounce planes? So we know about double planes, actually. I guess they could have shuffled the first planes away with Brainstorm, so never mind. They're probably going to try to go block Ephemerate, and then I'll just counter that. That's my guess. They're taking. Interesting. I wonder if I go pieces here. I think I'm just going to pass with double counter up again. Going pieces would be nice, but like... Brainstorm. Yeah, sure. Brainstorm shuffle again, maybe? I feel like they're just like spinning their wheels, but they're at 10, and again, Rite of Consumption plus 5/5 could potentially kill as early as next turn if they're not ready for it. What have they seen from us? Mental Note, Thought Scour, Brainstorm, Counterspell, Pieces, Swamp. They should kind of know what we are. They might just think we're blue-black Angler. They saw pieces, though, so they should probably know curve, given the pieces. Radiant Fountain. It's actually a card I've considered it playing one of in Blue White Evoke, but I still think... Actually, I don't know. FAMS doesn't play Fountain. Muldrifter? No. Is it Deep Analysis? Oh. 6 mana. Preordain. What? Why would you tap like that? At least go back, untap, and then play Preordain, because now their mana's tapped. They just think they're going to Muldrifter like no matter what. I'm going to counter that. What? They must... Was that like a misclick? I've seen a bunch of cantrips and Seagate Oracles, and that's it. Attack. See if they chump here. They probably won't. Oh, they are going to. Interesting. Right, now let's go pieces. Snuff out Frantic Inventory or snuff out pieces. I think I like snuff out pieces, actually. I don't need to end of turn inventory. If they don't do anything, I'll just be fine with it. I'd rather have pieces, I think. Plus, just binning the first inventory is kind of nice. Yeah, I feel like... I mean, I'm almost 100% that they're FAMs with like a Radiant Fountain or two, just for value, because they play 4 bounce lands. Now they're going to try to play a familiar here. I'll just let it resolve and then snuff out when they play their first spell afterwards. Maybe that's kind of what they're expecting, and they're hoping I do that, but we also have a counter spell. They're at 12. We have 6 mana, so also if they tap out, I think they just are dead. It is Evoke. Sick. All right, let's let Renewal resolve, because I can just counter their Evoke creature here. But you love to see it. Radiant Fountain Evoke. I'm so stoked to be playing against Evoke rather than FAMs. Just because, you know, it's like my best brew, and I love seeing people play it. Okay, I think we just kill now. This actually might be kind of a tough matchup, though. Maybe not, because we have such a strong late game ourselves, but so do they with Renewal plus like Mullidees and stuff. All right. Let's go Relic, Duress, Dispel. Chainer's Edict also not bad. I was like, it's 100%. I was like, it's 100% FAMs, and then they just played Angelic Renewal. Um, I mean, a null is actually kind of interesting because they're gonna have renewal and journey. Like countering renewal is so important. It's really narrow, but also countering journey to nowhere is good. It's just so narrow. I feel like Gurmag's not the best. Maybe I just set out all the cast downs and like one Gurmag. Maybe even cut some cantrips for some annuls. Like cast down is just so bad against everything they're doing. Like I don't think I need fumes against Soul of Migration. I think I just ignore it and try to combo them. Keep all my card advantage. I think actually having a null seems good to me. Countering Journey to Nowhere, countering Angelic Renewal is just so massive. Like if they go turn 2 Renewal on the play and I annul it, I just am gonna feel like a god. I think Cast Down is just straight up bad. At least Snuff Out is 0 mana. Maybe I even side out a Snuff Out too. Have put the Angler back in for fast Anglers. Removal is so bad against them. Should have like a couple. Or should I side out all of my removal? Like they're I guess I can still break up their ephemerate combos with Snuff Out. So let's just keep it Snuff Out. Just for that reason. Maybe this matchup's not actually that bad. We'll see. Yeah, this hand's fine. Opponent on the mulligan to 6. They mulligan to 5. This is like the point where I like kind of root for my opponent to do well when they're playing Evoke because I just like to see it do well. But um, obviously I want to win too. All right, can we just annul a renewal right here? I think we can. They don't play it. Okay, let's get another island. I could have played Ice Tunnel there. Might not even be correct. It's kind of good just to like rep counterspell also. I can play Ice Tunnel next turn. Might even go like end of turn double Thought Scour here because if I hit an inventory then these just get so much better. I think I'm gonna do it. Just double Thought Scour. There's a relic. It's actually pretty good. And there is an inventory. Nice. See if we hit another one. We don't. We hit a mental note though. All right, let's just go Ice Tunnel Pass. I can probably play an inventory draw 2 because I can deploy a relic to not have to discard. So it's inventory draw 2. They were just on the mulligan to 5 here. Oh, there's a duress. That's a great hit. Let's go cycle Ash Barrens, get Swamp. Play Swamp, play Duress. They're choosing to not play Renewal. Wow. I mean, if I take Journey to Nowhere, I probably just take Renewal and then I just counter the Journey to Nowhere with the Annul. So let's just take Renewal. So if they draw a land, they're just going to play a Seagate Oracle 100%. Just going to play a Relic. I can't really Ancestral yet because I'll probably have to discard. So I'd rather just start relicking them. Yeah, there's the third Ash Barrens. It's fine though. A little clunky, but no problem. Rainstorm. I'll just think for like a second and then let it resolve. I wouldn't have countered it even if I had like a dispel. I would have just let it resolve because they're likely just to either get brainstorm locked here or like even if they don't, it's not that big of a deal just letting it resolve. They can't even cast a Seagate this turn anyway, so Radiant Fountain. Radiant Fountain does seem good. It does help the burn matchups and the aggro matchups a lot. Oh, and they do have renewal here. I think I just counter this. Okay. There's counter spell. So I can go cycle Ash Barrens, get Island, play Island, play Gurmag Angler. And pass the turn. I guess relic them. Did I miss one relic activation? No, I think my relic was already tapped. Yeah, so I can like counter a Seagate Oracle here if I want. I think I do. And then I just go like mental note. So we know this is their hand. There's a snuff out, sure. It's just ancestral recall here. Just again, pretty unfortunate draw from the opponent for sure. Gurmag. And then Ice Tunnel. All right. Bad draws from the Evoke side and good draws from our side. 3-1. I think that is probably a good matchup because, yeah, they have a lot of inevitability. They can definitely hang in that matchup, but it's hard to contend with like Curve, Angler, like Fling late game. Plus, like this deck has even more card advantage. Like this deck is like so. Look at how much like card selection, card advantage this deck has. Like these 8 cards are card advantage spells. These 12 cards are cantrips. 4 counter spells, 8 threats, and there's not even that much room left. Like 2 combo cards, 6 removal spells. The like deck is really tight. So let's go round 5 here. All right, round 5. We're against Hexavy. Would you like to play first? Yes. Keep this hand. Turn 1 cycle, get swamp, start playing some inventories. We can play a snuff out with for 0 mana, which is nice. This deck has been fun. The blue decks are just so strong in Pauper. Like I just don't want to put down like the cantrips. There's so many good options for cantrips. Oh, Boggles? Oh, maybe Stompy, maybe Elves. I wonder if I just snuff out right now or if I get greedy and wait. I know they could have Vines. Does Elves even like play this anymore? All right, now with second removal spell, let's just wait. Said you two. I think if they go like Rancor on Nettle, I'm gonna go Cast Down. If they go Vines, I'm gonna go Snuff Out. Right, now let's go take it. Right? I don't want to get Vines here. I'll take 2. I can inventory, try to draw lands. Nest Invader. Yeah, I want to hit land drops here, so I'll just frantic inventory. Ooh, whoa. Vault Scourge. I have 4 cards left. All right, let's just inventory. Again, drawing lands is most important here. And anglers would be nice in this matchup for sure. If we can find them. I think I just go inventory, draw 2, hope to hit a land. I need to hit land drops to win, I think. Okay, at least we hit a land and then make it seem like we're just tapped out and then snuff out something. Quarian Ranger resolves. If they attack, I can't snuff out. Like, then I just get vines. Like, seems like the way they're playing, they have vines. I have to wait. No, it's not ideal, but hey, thanks for stopping in. Mental note. This is just so rough. We just need lands. So let's go brainstorm. I wish I just thought snuff out that right away. Wow, we just missed on lands entirely. It's so rough. God damn. I think I need to put back counterspell. Counterspell, Thought Scour, Mental Note, hope to hit a land. Missed. This sucks. So I can go to 9 and just snuff out something. I have to just wait, I think. I might have misplayed this game, just never playing removal spells, but and feels pretty bad. Like we drew so many extra cards, we just couldn't find lands. Brutal. 3 cards in hand. I feel like they have vines. Gonna get blown out by vines. All right, I can't. I mean, I just don't know if I can ever even cast this anymore. I obviously should have just snuff out the Nettle Sentinel right away. I got greedy and it didn't pay off. They didn't go for Rancor or anything, so got punished. Okay, there's Gurmag. Okay, okay. Gurmag Angler. Pass the turn. We're at 7, so I can go cast down something. They vines it. I can snuff out. Block something else. Gurmag Angler gives us a chance, but we're definitely not out of this. They're using Quarian. I could have killed this on my turn, but don't think that's the play. So let's go block this. Cast down the Nettle Sentinel. If they vines it, they go vines on the Vault Scourge. So it's cast down. Hope they don't have second vines. So they probably do. They don't. Wow. Oh, they're going for something else right here. Hunger there. Snuff out. I take 2, go to 1. They have a Nettle Sentinel in play. Sick. That's what you call sick. They went for a weird line. I don't think they played that correctly. I mean, I haven't played this game that well, but now I get to kill their entire board while they're tapped out. They already used Quarian. They already played a land. I'm at 1, but I get to go kill this. Hopefully draw a land, pass with Counterspell up. Another Gurmag. All right, so we go. We're gonna cast down this 100%. So we lead on Brainstorm. If we hit a land, we do. Hell yeah. So we go Ice Tunnel pieces on top. Play land. Play cast down. Play Gurmag Angler. And then even if they play River Boa, we can Rite of Consumption one of our anglers after attacking, gain 5, and have Counterspell up. I think we just win. Wow. Incredible. Whew, I think opponent messed that up. When they just went for vines on Vault Surge, if they just did nothing, I was in a pretty bad spot. Like, if they just waited on vines, I would have lost, I think. Yeah, Rite of Consumption, Gurmag, let's go. All right, Unexpected Fangs, let's go. Chainer's Edict, you actually need it in this matchup. It seems like it's bad, but they have, often they have the Ledgewalker 2 mana 1/1 hexproof, and it can only be blocked by flyers. And their plan is to just ledgewalker you or riverbore you and make it big. And this kills both of those things if you can kill their other creatures. So it's definitely where you want to be. think I think we want to be on the inventory plan still because I'm actually going to do an interesting sideboard. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this because this way, fish is back on the menu, boys. I think I'm going to do this because then I get to guaranteed, like not guaranteed, but much more likely just play fast anglers, and I don't care what I mill in this matchup. So this makes my snakes bigger really quick. It makes my Gurmax come out quicker. It pumps up pumps up the snakes, and it enables inventory for cheap. Where brainstorm and pieces are a little bit slower. So I think I like it. Definitely want Essence Harvest right and Double Things. I think Fumes and Chainer's Edict are situationally good enough that it's worth. Could set out all the pieces and leave in 2 brainstorms. No, Rights is still good because they can have a lot of chump blockers. So Rightsing like a big snake is really relevant, or just like Rightsing to gain life can be relevant. It's actually just like totally fine. All right. Like even if you have to like Rights of Consumption and Angler to survive, it can make the difference between winning and losing. Snapkeep. Vault Scourge still in the deck. Hopefully they suit it up and we can just like get them with an Edict or something. I like playing against Stompy. I don't think Stompy is very good, but people keep playing it. Burning Tree? There's one. And a Ledgewalker. And a Longbow. Okay, they have 2 cards in hand. I think I just go cast down the Pit Skulk right now. Pass the turn. Dog going off. Ixidor is a very good Stompy pilot, absolutely. There was one player, I'm blanking on the name now. They used to just play Stompy and they were like the trophy leader and they would just like only play Stompy and they played it really well. So there is something to be said for that. Okay, they have 1 card in hand. Don't really want to just Edict right now, but I mean, it's the line, right? They're probably just going to sack this. Longbow Nettle Sentinel can be a combo, but oh wow, they sack Nettle Sentinel. Hopefully they play Aquarian Ranger or something here and I just get to untap and Fumes. Rancor. Okay, well I still get to Fumes. And I can even wait, potentially. Because I can leave up Counterspell and then Fumes. Like, I guess I need to Fumes before damage. What's the last card? It could be land, it could be Vines. Could it be Hunger? Maybe. I'm just going to take 5 here. Just want to wait. I think I go end of turn Fumes. Oh, Nest Invader. I'm going to let that resolve and then just go end of turn Fumes like I said. And then Thought Scour ourselves. They get the Rancor back. We'll see what we draw. Diego is a good Stompy player. Man, I'm blanking on that person's name. There was one person that played so much, and I played them all the time in my videos, and they were like almost always like the trophy leader. I guess they can replay. Oh no, this is end step. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's been some good Stompy players for sure though. Right of Consumption. That's interesting. So they can have a Rancor. I mean, I can play a 7/7 snake, but they're gonna play Rancor probably. I think I just play pieces of the puzzle. And then if I draw a land next turn, I can go curve into fling or something else. Snuff out. Snuff out is actually really interesting. They do have longbow, but snuff out is very interesting here because I'm at 6. So it's pretty sketchy, but so they're going Rancor. I mean, I could just go snuff out. And then I die. So I can't. So I have to just counter this. We might have to draw a land to go curve fling. So they attack us down to 2. We have 1 card in hand. We don't know what it is. Could be a land, could be vines. Mental note. We're at 2. So if I don't go pieces, I think I'm just dead. I could just lead on mental note, see what we draw. I can't snuff out for life. Oh, man, if we drew untap land here, I could have just gone curve fling right now to stabilize kind of at 2. Let's just lead on mental note. Don't think we have any outs at this point. Oh, Sacred Devil is. Thank you, thank you. Sacred Devil is who I was thinking of. I guess they don't play anymore. Maybe they switched accounts. Just hit 1 spell there. Brutal. I guess I could have thought scoured them. Okay, they got us. Feel like this should be a good matchup though. We'll be on the draw here, on the play here. We also just have Gurmag into Fangs. I could take out 1 curve, play some more brainstorms. No, I don't like Hydro. I know it can counter Burning Tree, but I don't like it. All tap lands, but I think we keep. They kept 7 right away. Damn. I think we need to lead Ice Tunnel. We can start playing fetch lands next turn to have more cards in the graveyard for Angler. Cast down. All right, let's go Mental Note. Angler land. Just need to draw Fangs, basically. Let's go fetch land, pass. We can't even play an Angler next turn. You love Pokemon? Do I draft Exodia? I don't even know what that means. I played Pokemon Red and Blue, and that was it. But I did have 6 level 99s. Are they on one? Are they on a 1 land draw here? Maybe. We have 4 cards in the yard. We can go up to 5 with Evolving Wilds, and they only have 1 land. So if they miss 1 more land, they're in trouble. Oh, now I can just go. I can go like cast down the Vault Scourge right now, play Angler. That seems good because they can't really pump this big enough to get past Angler, most likely. I guess they could Vines it, but sure. I think I just kill the Vault Scourge. It's close. Also, the fact that I can snuff out the Pit Skulk makes it a little more enticing here. Oh, I can't. I just punted. Could have played a tap land. Damn. Dog coming to say goodnight. Good night, dude. That was a punt. Hopefully opponent just doesn't function on one land, and then we get to start drawing a bunch of cards, but that's going to cost me so much this game. Okay, we draw another untap land. That's good. Oh my god, that's brutal. Alright, let's pass. Start playing inventories, try to draw into unexpected fangs here, and they draw a land. Fuck. Might not end up even really mattering because we would have gone tap land that turn. Yep, burning tree. We have a lot of good draws though. There's a ledge walker. Okay. Attack for 1. Again, I get to start drawing cards here, which is really like where you want to be. Dot Scour. Fumes. Nice. I think I just need to Fumes right now. I kill 2 of their creatures. It's so important. And then I can end of turn inventory draw 2. Alternatively, I can go Ice Tunnel, Fumes, pass, and then end of turn Thought Scour, then untap and draw 2. And if I Thought Scour another inventory, I get to Ancestral. I like that because I get to play my Ice Tunnel as well. I get more mana on the turn after I inventory. I think it's worth. The only thing about playing Island is if I play Island, they might be scared of Counterspell. And I get to draw 2 right now. Alright, I'll just do this. Just because it looks like we have Counterspell. I could have even attacked there, but I think our late game is better. I didn't want to attack though. I don't think they would have triple blocked. They would have just taken 5 and gone for the race. Alright, so they're gonna Vines here. I think I take this trade. Just trade Angler for Vines. Not ideal, but we get to draw more cards. Takes their entire turn. There's Counterspell and Curve. Love it. Snuff out. Love that too. Nice. So now I can just go Thought Scour us right now and then play a Curve and have Snuff out available. It's got to be the line. It's better than leave you up counter. Should get to play a 9/9. Nice. Where's the unexpected fangs at? Let's go. Also, if they go for Elephant Guide or something here, and they don't have exactly Vines, they get totally blown out. Even if they have Elephant Guide Vines, I can beat that. Whoa, double Vines? So if they have 2 more Vines, I have to just let it happen, right? Because once they resolve the first Vines, I won't be able to do anything. So if they go Vines, I'm actually kind of in trouble. What if I just take here and then untap? And then if they go like double Vines, that's 8, 9, 10, 12, I go to 2. But then I untap with Snuff Out and Counterspell. Oh, they might Hunger? Yeah, that's a good point. I think I'm going to block. Even if they have double Vines, yeah, they have Hunger. Okay. So now I just don't need to Snuff Out right now at all. They're going to play like 2 or 3 Hungers. Good call, because they haven't played a Hunger like all match. This is so good for me. Now I just kill this with Counterspell backup. and Rancor. Just kill the Rancor. They said, oh, I get it now. Cool. I just saw that message. GG's. Let me go back to the game so I can say GG's. Magic Online's not letting me. Sweet. 4-1. Nice. Got some chests, got some QPs. Awesome. 4-1 train. Let's go. This is not the deck. Let's go to the deck. UB curve. This is the deck. That was such a fun league. Nice. 4-1 with the first deck. And honestly, it just like, it felt really strong. Like all the games, we didn't play against like, I guess we played against Blue Black Fae in round 1. And we just had really good draws, crushed them. Then we played against a lot of weird decks. But yeah, we 4-1'd, only losing to Aristocrats, which should be a relatively good matchup, I think. So nice. 4-1 first route. First run with the deck. Misspoke there. Let's go. If I would change anything moving forward, I'm not really sure. Like, the Mental Note Thought Scholar package felt fantastic. It felt better than Consider because you could see even right now we were struggling to cast Gurmag Angler sometimes. So I think having 4 Mental Note, 4 Thought Scour was good. Like, we could get so greedy and then cut these Brainstorms and play Consider. That might be decent. It looks like Nightbot just banned somebody. I don't know if they actually said something bad or not, but Nightbot's pretty ruthless. Yeah, we could run it back maybe. Let's think about any changes before we do. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just like the deck felt strong, so no changes. Again, Consider as an option. Could work on the mana base. Could play one more fetch land. Could play one more land. Could cut like 1 or 2 mental notes. But again, we were having a little trouble casting Angler anyway, and it felt like the Anglers felt really strong. So yeah, I'm not sure. Sideboard felt reasonable as well. The unexpected things, like in the matchups you want them, they seem so strong, which is weird to say. But thanks everyone on YouTube for watching. That'll wrap up this YouTube video. My name is Max, youtube.com/snapbolt. If you're still watching, thank you so much, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. More to come. Till next time, peace.